What's up, guys? We've got another Benchmade to talk about here. It's been a while since I did a Benchmade. And this one, as you can tell, is the Bali-Song. Here is the information. It's the 85 Thai Bali-Song. And being an 80s kid, growing up in the 80s, butterfly knives were all the rage, okay? The Bali-Songs and the butterfly knives, whatever we called them back then. I think we mostly called them butterfly knives because we were kids and we didn't know any better. And I had the gas station version, like everybody else. It was kind of silver with like brass bowls, liners, and it was much smaller than this one. But this is the modern take on that classic gas station type Bali-Song. So let's talk about this one. This was loaned in from my buddy John. It's not for sale. But these do run and they are available now about $625 on retailer sites and $695. I've seen it on the Benchmade website at $695. I saw it on like Knife Center for $625, I think it was. So you can get a little bit of deal, but it's a $600 knife. Okay, it is made in the US. It is titanium scales that are just single piece of titanium milled out, which again, the whole integral thing just really amazes me. S30V blade. And this is a big boy. Nice recurve. Milled fuller with holes all the way through to match the holes in the scales, which I think is just a little bit of an added detail that I appreciate. Okay. I will put the description, all the specs down below in the description. The specs in the description, not the description in the specs. But yeah, it's a cool stonewashed. Let's zoom in here and take a quick peek. It is a nice, all matte, stonewashed, matte handle scales. Got a logo there. Got the blade steel on the other side. Nicely done milling. One thing I do appreciate and like is the spring-loaded clip, so that it just springs open and then you can close it. And we'll take a look at it closed. Just again, an integral handle scale. And then it does spring load when it's closed also. So it does just spring both directions, which I think is cool. That's a cool new kind of modern twist on things. It runs on bearings, so it is super smooth. And I will not even try to demonstrate it, especially not when I'm zoomed in, but you get the idea. Okay. Everybody knows how these work. It is solid. There is no blade play to speak of when you're holding it. I like the recurve on this particular one. This is their drop point. Overall length is 10 inches. So it's not a small thing at all. There is no pocket clip, but it does come with this elastic styled sheath with some Velcro. And we'll look at that. So you got this here, and in the back, you've got slots for the Velcro to go that you can then loop this through your belt. You can do it horizontal type carry. You can also do a vertical carry because of these slots. And it's just then with a Velcro closure. Okay, and they give you two pieces of Velcro so that you can do two. I think it's cool. I don't know that this is really something that you're going to carry. You're certainly not going to carry, well, not that you're not going to carry it. You're probably not going to carry this in California because it's probably not legal, because California is stupid in a lot of regards. And so where I live, I probably can't carry this. I most certainly cannot carry this. Yeah, I probably have a whole host of knives that I own that I can't carry in this state, but the reality is I carry what I want to carry, and there's that. I may carry other things that are not knife related that I am not supposed to maybe carry in the state, but they get carried as well from time to time. So just to give you some ideas on the size here so you can understand it, and we'll wrap this up with a couple size comparisons, the Sharpie and the number 2 pencil. The Spyderco Delica. How about that Hellraiser Automatic? It's their P series, their offshore made P series. So yeah, it dwarfs that. And the Hellraiser is kind of a bigger knife to a lot of people. And how about the Kubi KB237, my favorite budget knife out there, which is a full-size knife. Don't remember the exact specs, but it's not small by any means and feels great in the hand. Super good user and is dwarfed by this big bad boy. So there you go. A quick look at the latest offering from Benchmade's Bali-Song lineup. Let me know what you guys think down below. I mean, I kind of want one of the old gas station ones that I had in the 80s. Just because. Or one of the like old school 80s style Benchmade ones. Because I could never afford that either. I got the $10 or $12 one, gas station, flea market versions back then. Because I could never afford these ones. But I kind of want one of the old school ones just to have for the collection because I think it would be cool. So thanks a lot, guys. Up here, please go check out the rest of my Benchmades in the Benchmade playlist.